instalment of the British Motorcycle Championships come from Donington Park. In full throttle today with the best of the action from the Superbikes and a superb supporting cast. Superstocks hits your screen for the first time on Sky Sports. John Reynolds defends his lead in the Superbikes. In the 250s, nothing is as it seems. There's a class lineup in the Supersports. Most of them are Australian. The charge of the Light Brigade continues at Donington Park. And Carl Fogarty adds to the atmosphere, joining in with our build-up. And we wrap up the day with the second of the Superbike races. The O2 Plus Superbike team were focused at Brands Hatch, but was Race 1 winner Matt Llewellyn surprised by his form?
I was, to be honest. We did very little mileage on the bikes. We literally had them 2 weeks before the first event. The first time I rode the bike was Friday morning practice in Angus, so to get like quite a convincing win around a short circuit was very pleasing.
We had a good run at Browns last weekend. Matt won it and I was third, so hopefully we're going to try and change that around this weekend, and I'll try and get a win this week.
Probably got to say that David Jeffries, your teammate, might have been the favourite for this series, but there you go and beat him in the first round. Any animosity in the team?
No, me and Dave got on well. I would say him again, used obviously Dave as a yardstick. He's done a lot of mileage on the R1, so yeah, quite pleasing again to beat him.
Yeah, he sort of looked after me as the R1 last year. I had some good results in it with the Northwest 200, the TT, and Macau Grand Prix as well. So I think it's definitely the bike I enjoy riding.
What about rivalry between you and Matt? Are you going to be competing this season?
Oh, there's no rivalry at all. As long as I beat him, I don't mind.
You better believe that. Matt Llewellyn, though, has first blood and pole position. Glenn Richards in second place. Jeffries is only third. Chris Vermeulen in fourth. But watch out for that old guy, Ron Haslam. He's there in sixth place on row 2. Rows 3 and 4 line up like this. Watch out for Gus Scott, though, in 15th place. The racing is hot. They're under starters' orders now. The red line has come on. Who is going to convert that front row? I wonder it's the two Sanyo Hondas versus the two O2 Plus Yamahas, or the Sanyo Hondas both bogged down simultaneously. And the two R1s, well, take a look at that. Matt Llewellyn even having enough time to take his hand off the screen. But it's Jeffries that's got into the lead from Matt Llewellyn in second place. Then it looks like Vermeulen in third place. Along Hollywood, down towards Craner Curves, and David Jeffries, well, he's in front of his teammate now. He did predict he was looking for it. So as he heads down there from Matt Llewellyn, it is Chris Vermeulen in third place. At the S's, still Jeffries, still Llewellyn, still Vermeulen. That's how it looks at the moment as they head out towards Melbourne. The rest of the pack stream into the S's. Oh, and fall off at the S's as well. That is McMillan, Steve McMillan, son of Bob McMillan, down on the ground, and they brought the safety car out. Well, that's a good idea. There must be some debris on the track that they've got to get mopped up. Indeed there is. There's oil down at the S's. So, as the safety car goes round, they line up behind it, and it's going to be down to a green flag. Now, Vermeulen has pinched it at the restart. Vermeulen has managed to do it. He is in front at Redgate. This young man is a phenomenon. Just 17 years old, and he now on the Sanyo Honda is out in front. Vermeulen dropping down the Craner Curves. David Jeffries behind him. Then it's Matt Llewellyn hovering in third place at the moment. So the pole sitter got a bit of work to do to work against these two. Melbourne Loop, it is Chris Vermeulen on bike number 4. Jeffries challenged now by his teammate Llewellyn through the Melbourne Loop on the gas of Vermeulen, looking down the left-hand side of the bike. Something's wrong with his bike. Vermeulen is his hands in the air. Vermeulen goes out. Steve Brogan comes into play as well. I think that's Brogan there in fourth place. Through comes number 32. That's Rob Frost. As we look up from Redgate Corner, David Jeffries back in the lead. Glenn Richards on bike number 5 challenges Llewellyn as his teammate comes in. So this is Glenn Richards' teammate number 4, Chris Vermeulen, straight into the arms of Russell Savory, the team manager. That's a big problem there at the moment. Vermeulen, note that bike is finished with its terminal. Lap 7, David Jeffries lead from Matt Llewellyn. These two weaving all over the track, and here comes Glenn Richards up the inside. Well, that was a banzai move, or not, because it was brilliantly done. Glenn Richards there, well, I didn't think he was going to make it. I thought he'd run right on.
Chris, you were going well there. Something wrong with the back tyre. What happened?
No, I hit the cover on the ground, was starting to get more lean angle out of the bike and just busted oil all over my foot, so I thought better not keep going around. So.
Oh, hard luck, because you were really doing well out there.
Yeah, I know. I was, the Yamahas were they were struggling a bit at the start of the race, so I just jumped in front of them, and I'm not sure how much of a lead I had then, but I was, we were lapping pretty quickly. So.
Well, for a 17-year-old from Australia, you're certainly making your mark on these championships so far.
Yeah, it's been good. Hopefully I can keep going the same way.
Claire Smith reporting there in pit lane with Christopher Mullen, while his teammate Glenn goes up the inside. Glenn Richards takes David Jeffries and McLean's. That was a great move there. So the Sanyo Hondas are back in front. One's in pit lane, but one's out front. Superb. Through Coppice Corner then. Richard leads from, it is still David Jeffries. Yes, in second place. Third is still Matt Llewellyn. Bit of a waiting game possibly from him. Take another look at him. Richards. Up the inside, the 26-year-old looking very, very cool indeed in what is a very tricky manoeuvre, but where is Richards? Richards has gone! Richards has gone, it's Jeffries that leads. Llewellyn in second place, Steve Brogan is third. That's a great ride from him. Here is Glenn Richards, same problem, oil out the side, crankcase is there. He's rubbed that bike on the floor, a major problem there. So the two Hondas are out with the same problem. They've rubbed the crankcases on the floor. That is a problem indeed. Jeffries from Llewellyn, these two 02 plus bikes out front now, and oh, Matt Llewellyn, classic Matt Llewellyn there, puts all the weight on the front end at the old hairpin, sneaks up the inside. So the race one winner from Brands Hatch, Matt Llewellyn, the pole sitter here, out in control of David Jeffries, his teammate at the moment. So the two R1 Yamahas looking very, very good indeed. Behind them, 68 Steve Brogan, we can't forget about him. He is on a Honda though. Let's take a look at Matt Llewellyn sorting his teammate out at the old hairpin. A classic Matt Llewellyn move. Lap 13, that is Rob Frost out of the seat, trying to keep in front of my old mate Ron Haslam on 19. So Ron Haslam, 43 years old, headed for 44. He's up the side of Rob Frost. 19 is Haslam, sticks that characteristic knee straight in the face of Frosty, and up the inside comes number 25, Dave Johnson. What a battle. Well, Ronnie, wasn't like that a few years ago, was it? Last lap, last bend, Matt Llewellyn is going to make it 2 out of 2 in the Superstocks class. He is a class rider and comes to the line surely with a wheelie. Yes, gives it a little bit of a yank. They are production bikes after all, and the 02 Plus team are more than happy with a 1-2 here. David Jeffries, who is a wheelie expert, finishes in second place. Great result. Congratulations to the 02 Plus team of Matt Llewellyn and David Jeffries. A 1-2 for them. Dave Johnson edges out Steve Brogan for third. Rob Frost edges out my old mate Ron Haslam for sixth. Duffus and Tinsley round out the top 8. And in the championship, Llewellyn has a clear lead over Jeffries. Johnson, Brogan, Richards, Tinsley, Duffus and Vermeulen are the top 8. Here's Claire with Matt.
Congratulations, a brilliant race between the two of you there, really.
Yeah, it's great. It's a bit of a problem mid-race with grip. I had a problem with my left elbow joint. On right hand is a word of problem, but on the left, like, causing big problems. I'm looking to get the race win, to be honest. So like really struggling towards the end, literally holding onto the bike. So good to have a win again.
Is there any catching you two guys?
I hope not.
Congratulations, a new slimline version. DJ, well done.
Yeah, I'm pleased with that. It's good for the team. Obviously a 1-2 and along with a 1-3 we had at Brands, so something to work on. It's a shame I couldn't win, but first time ever I've suffered a bit of pumping up in my arms, but that wasn't really an excuse because Matt was riding quicker than me, so he won. I was second, but I'll have him next time.
Of course you will, Dave. An all Yamaha podium, while Honda have work to do to catch up, but you can bet they will. If you thought the Superstocks was good, next it's the Superbikes.